would you marry yourself?
Right now, not really. Not right. I would marry myself, but like in the position I'm in right now, I don't really think I'm emotionally stable.
I look-y think I can. Actually,
You can?
I'd want someone like me to be in my life. From wherever you're joining us from, hello and welcome to Her Essence. I'm your host, Soni Masharia, Bakola Lifestyle. Today, me and my friend Eva, we decided, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
This is home. So we decided to talk about something we had on the radio. And the question was, would you marry yourself? Yeah, I know. It is not about marrying you, but would you marry a version of yourself? And I was like, that's such a eureka moment. Because at many a times you find yourself thinking, I have this Mr. Right here on paper. I need tall, I need dark, I need handsome, you know what I mean? I need financially stable. But can you buy yourself what you want him to buy yourself? To buy you, yeah? Can you give yourself the love that you want to receive? Do you think you can marry yourself?
Right now, not really. Not right. I would marry myself, but like in the position I'm in right now, I don't really think I'm emotionally stable to marry myself. Yeah. Because there are like so many things that are going on. You need to focus on like being whole in yourself, for you to be able to express love and to express like affection to someone to the point that you're thinking, maybe this person is the one. So I don't really think I can marry myself right now.
I look-y think I can. Actually,
you can?
But not
for real?
I think I can. I would want a male version of me.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like I am at a space where I can be like, okay, now that's what I want on paper. You know, I'd want someone like me to be in my life. It's because I feel at a place that I'm comfortable being myself, being alone. I'm comfortable being me son without any other addition.
So in that space of you are the one.
Yeah,
you are the one.
Yeah.
But it's just that someone has not found you.
Exactly. I am and then you know in relationships you should make sure before you enter into any relationship, make sure that you or yourself are a standing human being, functional.
Yeah. It's very important.
Yeah, because sometimes we are so quick to find people as complementary than supplementary. Because people are supplementary in our lives. I can function by myself. I can sit down and live life by myself. Yeah. But if you come to my life, you're adding something to it. You're not kind of feeling what is not there. Do you get me?
Oh, you're whole, now you need addition.
Yeah, kidogo saidizi. Because sometimes we enter into relationships, we are 50%. I'm 50% son. So I need this guy to come feel the 50% remaining of in this being called son. Yeah. And that's why we go wrong.
And you'd have to be like 100% like whole in yourself.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to even knowing your purpose and like purpose like purpose even in your deep. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is, but you see like for men, most people are told like men need to have a vision. So if you're in a relationship with someone who has not yet like he's not sure of where he's going, his vision, it will be hard for them to lead you.
Yeah. Because
at some point, I keep telling like there's this age gap of 27 to like 35.
You keep telling me.
For real, I tell you, you find most people who are single at that age, they have a hard time committing to a relationship. Yeah. Why? Because they've not like yet figured out what their purpose is.
But do you think we need to,
even
because when you have said purpose, I think purpose is too deep. I think realizing your purpose is the journey.
It's deep, and now when maybe I'm coming into your life as the one, I'll help you fulfill it. But you need to have like the vision. The vision will help you to even get to your purpose. Yeah. You get me? So you find that if I ask you like, so what are you planning to do like in the future or something like that, and you have a hard time answering, then that is a problem you should deal with yourself without me being in the picture.
No,
you understand?
I gotta disagree.
For real?
Because let me tell you, something like purpose and your 5-year prospect of whether it's your career or whether it's your love.
It's not even 5 years.
No,
even
I'm just saying, like, in the future, I think it's something that changes.
Yeah, it does.
It can't
it does.
be an ultimate. This is where I want to be in the next year. But this is, you can change in the midst of all of it. So I feel like using that criteria to be like, well, guys, not serious. Because purpose is something it's a journey to find your purpose.
Yeah.
Because I think 5 years ago, the purpose I thought I had in this life is not the same one, I think. Because we learn, we grow, we have unlearned stuff, we have learned stuff, we have gotten to a position. Yeah, we have transitioned from whatever the hood they called adulting, because we have transitioned, because all these things, that's what informs our purpose and where we want to see ourselves in future. That's what I think, being like, this guy doesn't know what he wants in future, is like, oh.
But I'm talking about in terms of commitment, not in terms of like your career and everything, because there are people who have it all figured out. Like, they have a career, they are living well, but in terms of maybe what they've gone through before, it's hard for them to commit.
Yeah.
So you might find, yes, you're vibing with this person, but they ain't saying anything. But because there's that side of them that they have not really figured out.
Yeah.
And that's, I can say, where most people are at this point, where I can tell you for sure I can't marry myself, because I feel like emotionally I am not in a position where I've figured out that side of my life. You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, I have a career and all that, but that side of my life, there's something.
The emotional side.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's also important to heal your wounds.
Yeah.
And face your traumas before you be like, okay, now this is it. Because sometimes we bottle up emotions.
Yeah,
we bottle up past hurtings. Someone hurt you, and you're in that space.
Yeah.
So it's important to kind of sit down as yourself, make sure, ask yourself, before you ask everyone else, how are you doing? How are you doing yourself? Because you as a person, how you are reflects on the other person you're treating.
Yes.
How you will treat me is how you will show me who you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. You find that people have a perspective, especially because of past traumas and experiences. They have this perspective, like, ladies are this way and men are this way. If you
They're still
treat them
embarrassing.
This way, if you treat them this way, what I respond heavy.
Yeah.
So you assume, maybe I have a friend, they once, because they once knew that I was having issues with my relationship, that I started vibing with someone else. So he had this notion of, Iva akaangi na mzee mmoja. Unacheki? So for him, it's hard for him to like try and relate with me, because he thinks I'm an unfaithful person.
Is it true though? I saw this tweet outside the wall. I saw this tweet, I think girls will be with a guy and they know they're next. I think I'm like, yes.
I think it's only
like,
I know you
miss. No, it's actually there.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's true.
Sometimes
mostly we
because the reasoning is
I
think us, before we check a relationship, like physically, I'm out. I checked emotionally a while ago.
Yeah.
So if I have checked emotionally a while ago, I mean, I'm gonna look at the prospects. I'll be like, this is a potential.
You're done with the guy.
Yeah.
I'm the breakup, but you are there. You're like crying, and you're
exactly. You've already said, because as much as we are very patient human beings, like as women, inaisha. So when you check that, I was like, I retweeted almost thrice. If there's a button to retweet that thrice, give it to me, because I'm like, because usha check this guy had to funny Kenya, and then you'll be like, that's my next, and that's not even being unfaithful, to be quite honest, if you think about it. It's not being unfaithful. Think about it. No, honestly, I have laid.
No,
these are my love.
Like, in a lady's perspective, that's not being unfaithful. But in a man's perspective.
But I checked. I am not even emotionally with you.
Do they know that you're not emotionally with them?
I will let them know when the potential.
Exactly. So that is the judgment that will come. Like, they will know. They'll just tell you.
It's not even a judge. I think it's a double standard. But that's a conversation of another day. But no, it's not actually. I don't know. It's low-key cheating, but it's a subtle way cheating.
Cheating is cheating. I could have low-key.
No, but work on you metuma na merit. But you know what I mean. No, but think about it. They outright cheat. I was watching. Oh, yeah. You watch like Nella Rose. You should watch her. She's a UK YouTuber, and yesterday she was talking about how men will cheat and they will be leaving clues. They want you to know. But women, that's not even like, it's this most subtle way. It's respectful, honestly.
But they won't let you know.
Yeah, no, but it's not even cheating. If you think about it, that's not even cheating. Okay, I'm convinced and I'm sure someone is coming for my neck. The question is, when you're emotionally not there, like you're done. The other party, are they aware that, like, I will let them know after you've figured out the next? No, not potential. We don't like now sit down and know. Yes, he will be like in the papers, like, yeah, that guy I could, I could date him. Not that I will make a move. It's just that I know my next. I haven't checked. I'm not cheating. Doesn't make sense. I'm not physically made clear my intentions to this guy. Like, have you ever found yourself after a breakup, you don't really know your next? Yeah. It was breaking. That was character development at its best. I'm telling you, because, like, for me, I've ever found I think that was the very first time I learned a lesson from a breakup, and from there, like, getting to recovery mode to the point that I'm asking myself, hey, would I marry myself? And go like, no. Because at that time you're thinking, nikitoka kwa huyu, there is a 70% possibility I'll be with this other person. But at this time you need to figure things out on your own. Wait. Even emotionally. Yeah, but I'm not saying, don't get me, the truth is not saying, I will go direct to my next. I'll be like, I know that one. I'm already looking at investment opportunities. I didn't like physically cheat. That's what I'm telling you. That's not cheating. I just looked. Okay. That's not cheating. I just said, okay, if we have like Chris and Calvin, then Chris is the current apparently. So if I am seeing this guy Chris and he does something a bit shady or shoddy, I'll be like, nisha check emotionally. You haven't told him. I'm still giving him a chance because women and understanding. Yeah. We understand too much. Which is so I'm still giving him a chance. But now Kelvin is here. He's literally, like, okay, I don't know the name choice, but he's literally someone I could date. Yeah. Not that I have made. I'm just thinking it in the back of my mind. Son, you have choices. Yeah. It's not cheating. That has happened to me. I think it was like 2 months ago. There's someone we're vibing with. Then a friend comes and tells you, yo, he's knee deep in another relationship. They're like, that is done. Next. You're deciding. Like, you're with them. They know you're with them. But you're not even there. Yeah. Emotionally. But then it's true. It's true. Not to digress, back to the point, but I feel like as much as we're talking about our next, it's very important to heal. Don't take your traumas to the next. There's no way you're gonna do the same thing to another relationship and expect different outcomes. That's being stupid. That's lack of a better word. Because like I was telling you earlier, there's a guy where we're supposed to like vibe and be together. But the issues that he's carrying from the previous experience, like trust issues, I was telling you, he would not even let someone else serve him food. So you feel like that is an issue he should solve by himself without like someone else being brought into the picture because utaumia bure.
Because that's very important. Also, like women, we have this fix. Let me fix him mentality. Some things you can't fix. You're gonna change too. You're gonna be a mess trying to fix.
Yeah, then you
the
get
Adam
pregnant,
gender.
Like, the baby will change everything. My friend.
Me tell you, utakuwa hapo ukilia na unanyonyesha. Dehydration.
Me dehydrate.
But it is very important to realize that before you move into your next or moved on to your next person, which is also not si lazima, realize that it's si lazima that now I'm here. I'm over this situation. I need to be another situation for you to heal. You need to take time to yourself and make sure that you're the best version of yourself. You're the Mrs. Right you're searching for. You know what I mean? You're that girl that can look. You can look to the mirror and be like, this one. If there was a male version, you know what I mean?
You're telling yourself that person would have me be very lucky.
Yeah, when you get to that position, then it makes your standards are high. First of all, you're a woman of standards at that point. So you can't lower your standards for someone. Can you imagine lowering your standards and getting embarrassed at it?
It's like you get to choose like who you would want for them to experience like you being the one.
Exactly. You have control of your life.
Maybe you go to Gikomba and you want to buy a dress.
But
no, I want you to get me like you want to buy a dress.
Yeah.
A specific dress, maybe a flowy dress. And if I bring you a trouser, it'd be like, no, I wanted a dress.
I want a dress.
So
exactly.
You choose like whoever you feel would fit to experience you as the one.
And it gives you so much right. When you think about it, women out here, I'm not blasting women, but you're here saying you want a guy with 6 figure. You want him to buy you this, you want him to take you to vacation, you want to whatever you're on a yacht because you have been suffering too much. You want all these things, a guy to provide on top of happiness,
emotional
assurance,
support.
all these things. But can you give yourself that? And does being in that position that you can marry yourself means that you gain the right to demand something else from someone. I can't demand a guy to give me money and I can't buy myself something. Doesn't make sense. It's absurd. It gives you, it's like a state, I don't know. It's like you're not a citizen in a nation and you want to be governed by that law to favor you in the taxation.
Defend your rights and
and you want, but you're not part of it. You can't be.
You're in someone's space. And you want them to favor you in
to give you something you can't provide for yourself. That's why you find yourself because it aches me so much. Because literally, someone asked, "What do we bring to the table?" Because we have gotten to the state where women kila kitu tunataka kupewa. You want that money, you want that car, you want that. You literally want a rotimi, but you can't be yourself. You know what I mean? You can't give yourself that. You want him to take you to Kempinski, but you can only afford yourself in a kibanda.
I think an aspect like wisdom is very important because it comes to a level where there are times I might not afford what I want, but I have the brains to get what I want in terms of not even like scamming or anything. Like if you give me 70k right now as my man, maybe I can't afford something, but what will I do with that money? Will I invest in it somewhere to be able to get profits to manage myself?
Hata kama unapewa be smart about it.
There are men out here who would be willing to give you a huge amount of money, but what you do with it will also determine how they'll carry you after. Because you might find a lady, they don't really have a job, they don't really have much money, but brains wako nazo. Na kuna wenye wako hivyo, hawana job, hawana do, but sasa hapa unapatia msee, there's a friend alipewa 70k akabuy iPhone ya 68. Alafu akaenda kutengeneza nails. Saa mbili anaitisha pesa ya salon. She was left. So you can imagine if someone else was given that amount of money, and to you buy something that if you sell will bring you profits. Ataona, this one I can work with this. Maybe she is the one. She might not afford things for herself, but she can make it work.
My thing is, it's not about him giving you. My thing is, don't feel like you're in a state position
Like
to
it's your
demand.
right.
Exactly,
It's
and to
not
be here
really
ranting
right.
and telling you friend over ice cream at 3 a.m. he didn't give me money. Nah.
Yeah.
You know, don't be in a state where you have to demand. He's not your dad. And that's where I end it.
Yeah. I have no comment.
Thank you
after
so
that.
much for coming. I had so much fun.
So much.
You'll be
I had
back.
fun too. Yeah, definitely.
Here is home.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. It has been Her Essence with Miss Onima, Shara and Eva. And remember to subscribe, like, share. This is Wema TV and that's the voice of hope.